Hey, welcome back to Vice Grip Garage. Day 4 of Rocky Mountain Race Week. Today we're going to be racing El Toro, the Turbo Kyle swapped Fox Body Mustang in Denver, Colorado. But first we've got to get there. We're currently in Pueblo, and our route takes us through the mountains. This is an untested car that just recently hit the street. It's got maybe 387 miles, maybe 404. It's really low is what I'm saying. Morning.
What's up?
Is this buggy ready or what?
This thing's sitting on ready.
It's ready. I don't think Red's ready. He stayed up all night
It's like baloney.
on security duty.
Oh, you did, huh? Well, you did a good job. All three are still here.
Damn straight.
It's a pretty binary result as far as
Yeah.
how good of a job he did.
Yeah,
You're not looking forward to the drive? We're going to be driving higher than Willie Nelson today,
I'm
man.
ready. I'm ready to see it.
GTO, all shined up, looking good. I'll update you on miles here in a little bit, how many it is. It's over 100, I know that for sure, but it's really neat because they don't just jump us on the interstate. They actually wind us through some back roads and small towns, up into the mountains and then back down the other side, which is going to make it really fun and interesting. Going to be a lot to see today. I was way off. It's 180 miles today, which is kind of aggressive in the mountains, isn't it?
A little bit aggressive.
Biggest thing today is going to be keeping this thing cool and the transmission. But if this is the first video you're watching, I'd recommend going watching day 1 and 2 because you'll kind of get, you know, a grab of what's going on here. But basically 5 tracks, 7 days. We have to drive this car in between the events, and we have to carry everything that we think we need right here. And it's kind of the ultimate test of man and machine. Basically, can you survive on wobble pops and hot dogs? And is the car gonna last is the biggest thing. So last night we got a pretty good little trailer burnout in. The Cooper Cobras get sticky.
You get real sticky.
They grab rocks for about an annoyingly 178 million miles afterwards. But we got our jackknife here in the alleyway, just trying to fit our stuff in real quick this morning, and then we're gonna go find the worst gas we possibly can and hit the road. John, black socks or white socks?
I got black socks on today, pretty much every day.
Morning.
Black socks.
John just interwebbed where we're sitting here currently, and it looks like 3rd overall in our class, right?
Yep.
So we're at an average of
883.
883 right now.
This 859 guy, he's out. He's broke. The other two, 8612, 8634.
8.6s, so we got to try to dig and find some 8.5s basically if we're gonna hang in this thing. Interestingly enough, the guy that's in now first ran an 8.6 in Great Bend and then pulled an 8.5 last night, right? So he's in a pretty quick ride too. He's gonna really be turning that up. We had a pretty good success with the tunes last night, so we're pretty confident about today.
What we need to do today.
Yeah. As long as we can get there in one piece, that's just the biggest challenge. At the end of the week, after you run all of the tracks, they average your times, and then that's the winner in each class, basically. And then I think they have an overall winner, fastest time.
Overall fastest deal.
And they're doing a Rookie of the Year this year as well, I think, or something. I'm not sure.
Rookie of the year and like a young guns, something for the young couple of 18, 19, 20-year-olds driving.
Right on. Ooh, our dent is getting like cavish? I'm not sure what it's called. Anyway, we've got a stalactite coming on in here, and if you don't know the difference, stalactites hang from the ceiling, stalagmites grow from the ground. Are you locked out?
Yep.
Dale, open the door. We're doing the right thing and using our oil funnel also as our fuel funnel. Basically, we're just using the E85 off the trailer right now because we heard a rumor, so you know it's right, that there's E85 along the way. So we're gonna waste all of this now, and then just basically, yeah, hope that should be fine. We should get some donuts though, huh? Guys, gonna try to win some more money for bumper stickers.
Bumper sticker money.
Yeah. We're hitting the road, 180 miles, Denver. Oil change quick?
Yeah.
Doug's gonna change oil, and John, what are you up to with the t-shirts here?
Thinking about making a nice armrest for here with a little duct tape action.
Fancy.
Yeah.
A little rough.
Red's
Weather-
got some gorilla things.
That'll work.
Really class up.
Letting John drive through the mountains today, but I immediately regretted it because passenger is just getting blasted by that thing up there. But this will help because we basically burned our arms completely off and back on again with this door panel, and well, you can see the paint. It's now in our skin from that. So this might help a little bit, and we need to get some ice too, I suppose.
And
Nice and cool in here. This oil breaks down pretty fast when you're abusing it and taking pass after pass and driving. So it gets a little bit thin, and then the dinosaurs and vitamins get lower. So he's just changing this real quick, and then we're gonna be back on the road, hopefully. Grab the razor blade out of the window scraper, cut the t-shirt down the middle. Got this side done. That might help a little bit, and then we could pour some water on it too if we need to, cool it down even more. And then this is like draft tape or something, or monkey tape. Gorillas, that's what it is. Apparently it's supposed to be level 10 kind of stuff. Well, I gave you the big piece. Look at that. These guys are popping at a transmission seal real quick. It was leaking good enough to want to fix it before we go any farther. What is it?
cool down.
Oh, some cooler down.
Didn't have the water wet.
So we still don't know if it's water wetter or wetter water, but we got some cooler down. I don't know if it'll work. Is that all it took? Was half the jug?
Yep.
Oh. Well, we'll put it in the non-existent reservoir and the rest will just auto feed. You see the rock chip we picked up?
Oh man.
I know, total. All right, it's already 117 degrees. Let's get up in those mountains. So we bought, I don't know, it was like $28 in stickers. And the good news is we won $1 here. So we're doing good.
Things are looking up.
We're gonna put them on later, but we've got some really, really good ones. We just missed our route by a pretty significant margin, but the views are awesome. So we're headed back down the mountain. We got to get on 9 and start heading northwestern-ish, slightly east. Puts us behind a little bit, but I still think we're making pretty decent time. But don't forget, we still need to make passes this evening. So we got to get there, I don't know when. 2, 3, something?
What?
You can't hear me. That's okay. So the car's not liking the tune up here. It keeps quitting at idle, so we gotta kind of neutral drop it really quick. We might have to dump some fuel in it on the table, or just raise the idle up a little bit. But it's also self-learning, which is really cool as we drive. Clear here. See it. Got it. Over here quick, we're gonna let the GT0 cool down a little bit. You gotta let them run so that transmission pumps. These are the back roads in the little towns you'll never see unless you turn off avoid highways on your Google machines. Then you can get back in here and see this cool stuff. Checking fuel quick, although there is no E85 here, there's probably pump gas from the 70s.
Low.
Need a jiggle? Those are empty. All we have is some race fuel. We're gonna use that at the track.
Both empty? One of these has fuel, doesn't it?
No, I think they're both empty. Emptyage?
Yep.
Double emptyage. Oh no.
I thought we had one.
So, we could squeeze in some of this trusty rusty 87 if you want to. It's not idling anyway, so.
It's already mad.
Yeah. Ice cream? Thanks, man. That's gonna melt immediately, but I will still eat it. I gotta go check out this pickup truck and mini bike. What do we got here?
Some little mini bike off Marketplace for cheap.
How many horsepowers?
Let's go with 50.
Woo!
Oh yeah, she's hot.
Man. This looks like a no prep bike. We got no fenders on it or nothing.
Yeah.
She's chained up.
Looking slow, but that thing's fast, man.
I like this trailer setup. Is this vinegar and baking soda and stuff?
Actually, a chalk-based paint put
Really?
on it, and yeah, it had iron oxide and stuff in it.
Oh.
And, this one had copper, so it turned blue and green.
I'll be dipped. That's cool. Look at that. I almost just got hit by a Range Rover or something. This hood is extra points. It's got all the bump. I know I've said it a few times, but one of the few things I really appreciate about these venues is coming through small towns like this. I just snuck into the liquor store over here and picked up some black velvet and some other stuff, some cold snacks. They're absolutely over the moon with the amount of business they're getting right now. It's like the busiest day they've had in years and years and years, and that just makes a guy pretty happy. I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but I do up here. Rock shop. This old building was built 1840s-ish as part of a motel, and the other part burnt down, but you can just see and hear it and smell it.
We are there.
In this part here?
Further.
Over here?
Yep.
Very cool. And this burnt
That
down,
all burned
unfortunately.
down.
That's too bad. Got lots of good stuff in here. My boy Bradley is gonna love this. All right, let's get back on the road. Got to turn right up here, and I don't know, there's a bunch more of the miles stuff. Well, we were trying to get on the road, and then someone said they hadn't seen a trailer burnout yet, so we might as well fix that super quick. We got the Chupacabras, the best burnout tire you can get. So we'll just back up here and send off this nice little joint properly. up second. I just want him to beat the other black marks, and I think we did. Oh man. Hear how sticky that paper copies are?
I don't care, it's a double dare. I ain't scared, you best beware, you best beware. It's alright, she's in my side. I got all night, so just sit tight, so just sit tight. She lets her hair.
So we just made it to a checkpoint, this museum back there.
So we've just got to get a picture of the car in front of the, what is that, the gift shop?
This gift shop or that South Park sign back there, so we can get one right here.
Oh, perfect. So John's gonna jump out, just get a picture real quick, and then we're gonna be right back on the road because it's pretty busy. But that's to prove that you actually went the route that they specified, so you're not kind of cheating or cutting corners or anything like that. We got about 60 miles, and we're gonna stop and get some E85. Right now we're down to 19% ethanol. That with the altitude, El Toro is not happy. It's definitely fixable if we were to pull off the laptop, but yeah, we're gonna do the right thing and just rod the piss off this
She drives me wild as she looks in my eyes. She's in the groove now. Gotta make her mine. I've got to move now. Hell
Well, we made it to the Come and Go. They've got the, you know, the bad E85.
Oh,
So we filled our jugs
cool, yeah.
and the tank, letting this thing cool down. So we got the fans and the WP running down there. But we're dipping some jerky and some jalapeno cheddar. If you've never tried it, it's a must.
Oh, absolutely.
You ever tried this, Doug?
No, this is new.
Watch this.
You'll get an original reaction.
Yeah, we're gonna watch this unfold. This is life altering right here.
I'll get a little fun.
You're welcome.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
I can never go back.
If you can't find jerky, you can always go with the chili cheese Fritos, but they're a little messy. What do you got here? Sausage links?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works too. Grabbing some ice, and I don't know, what do we got, half hour to Denver?
About a half hour to the track.
I think it's gonna be more downhillish. We didn't get like pullover hot, but we got hot a couple times.
Pretty hot.
But I mean, again, high stall, 35, 4,500, plus pulling a trailer, a bunch of weight. El Toro's just rocking it right now. Well, Dougie Fresh, with his foot to the floor, went off that way. We're supposed to go this way, I think. But we're posted up here. Look at this stuff. I don't know. Apparently they call this red rock. Makes sense, I guess. I'm looking at it. It says no climbing, but I see like climbing hooks. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Let me see. Yep, that's rock. Okay. We're like 30 miles or something. No, 30 minutes from Denver. Something like that. Beautiful countryside. We got
got
cool
like
shirt?
it's like robot. It's like a turn you into a robot basically.
Some science stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Doug's gonna jump in and get it plugged into some sort of water IV or something.
Yeah, it's basically like a catheter, I think.
I don't know what's going on. There's ice being dumped in and pumps are running. And
I'm just gonna cool my core for a second, Brent.
Oh, you got one on
I'm
too?
gonna cool, yeah. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm gonna give this one red.
he could probably be charging like $5 for a minute
Yeah,
or something.
$5 for a sit with a cool shirt on.
Are they going? Is it
Yeah,
working?
dude, it is magical.
John, where's these ice cube shirts? Why don't El Toro got them?
Our car doesn't have ice cubes in it.
Oh man, we can figure it out.
2.0.
You could probably use like a
We're gonna make
low
something
bilge
happen.
pump or something and just pump it out.
We got a cooler and an extra fuel pump. Let's make it happen.
Pizza on the hood?
Yeah,
There's a piece up there.
On the windshield?
that was brunch. All right, we made it to Bandimere. It was supposed to be hot. It is hotter than advertised. Really cool track. It's actually like cut into a hillside. Never been here before. There's a bunch of buildings and stuff down there, but we just pulled in. Doug and Red are relaxing in the ice cube shirts. And I think we're gonna have to thrash here really fast because the lane's open in like 30 minutes or something or less. So we got a lot of stuff to get through quickly. I gotta adjust the fuel. There's a table or something, graphs. I'm not sure. It doesn't idle is what I'm saying. It's the altitudes, we gotta get that taken care of. And of course, you know the process by now. Get rid of all this stuff, put on the windy thingy and the different tires and all of that. How you feel about doing that in 148-degree temperatures?
It'll be just fine.
Yeah, just ignore it's hot. Is that a 76 Monte Carlo? No, it says 75. I was wrong. John's working on the beep boops over there. We're pretty well converted. I'm hot wiring the fuel pump right now because it doesn't have a drain in it. We're gonna dump it into this can because this is a mixture of bad E85 and 88 octane and 91 octane and some other stuff. And then somewhere else is a can of that X we've been talking about, and that should help. And then John's, I think, transferring a fuel table because it hopefully has
I
learned.
raised the idle first. We're gonna see what that does.
Okay. And then I think we'll probably start on that same tune we used last night because we don't have time to do anything else right now. And when we get back, we can start, you know, bleep looping on it. We reset the throttle position sensor. John raised the idle to 1,000, and then he went in and up arrowed all the fuel tables on idle around there. And now it's actually, before we were neutral dropping it, foot braking it. Now it's actually catching itself. And we still don't have the best ethanol in it, but maybe after this first rip we could try to get some more and cut it a little bit more. There's a fuel trailer somewhere around here, so. True Street's up, still running, based on the times. I can't hear anything. And then we're after Rowdy Radial or something, right? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. We're gonna let it idle and relearn the computer beep boops on the ethanol. Rolling into the staging lanes right now. John over here, Dr. Tuna 1. He's got one tune in him, but we think it's a good one. El Toro is running like never before. We're gonna have to guess on lanes because we just got here and we haven't even been able to watch the track or walk it or anything. So we're gonna run it. I guess I'm gonna figure out where the shutdown is and where the return is and just send her. And it's on 11, which I think is actually spicier than 12. It's more than 12, but so we're already, you know, we added more fuel and boost, so this should be a lot of fun. We're just trying to watch, figure out which lane we want to try to get into. Sometimes they give you dealer's choice, but sometimes you just get shoved into whatever. When it's this hot out, it gets pretty greasy, and we've got everything turned up, which, I don't know, isn't necessarily the right way, so it's perfect for us. It would probably be better later tonight. Our hope is we hook, we get a really good number, and we can just go pack up and watch Netflix.
Both lanes are hooking.
Are they?
I don't
Okay.
think it's that bad. This thing will go down a gravel road, so.
Excellent.
gonna happen, but now we know. I'm gonna be able to pull some plugs and see if they look any better at least. I can smell some fuel, which is actually good because we were running pretty lean. Thank you. There's also some slack in this shifter now. It didn't grab second like it should have. So we're gonna have to take a look at that. 1062 at 117, just a throwaway slip. I just watched the video graph from the inside back a couple times just to make sure that I didn't make a mistake, because I don't want to change anything if that's the case. But I definitely smashed the shifter and it did not shift until the second time I smashed it. Thinking it's kind of common these shifter cables can stretch, but it's something we definitely got to look at, because if these power glides get stuck in between gears, you can burn them out. So we're gonna have to work on that, and then we got to turn it way. I mean, we got to put it in the basement. It's too much. It's too hot. We're gonna let her cool down a little bit and then add quite a bit more boost. I think we got the fueling where we want it, but we had to turn the boost down just to get a pass in. So probably another 45 minutes. Sun just went over the ridge here. Track's gonna change pretty quick, and then we're just gonna see what happens. Geez, I'd like to get one at least in the 860s. Well, we need to hang in there. All right, we're getting buckled in for our second pass. John tuned her up. I don't know what he did, but he's confident it's gonna work, so I'm confident. And the track seems to be coming around, so let's see what happens.
That's Derek from Vice Grip Garage driving it. Apparently I was saying Zip Tie Garage for a couple of days. Whoops. Vice Grip Garage. I apologized to him. He said, I don't care. I'm out here having fun. Let's make it happen. El Toro in the limited street category was 891, 151.
Clean run, A to B. That's the start. We need something, so felt pretty decent. Ah, she quit on me again. Come on, girl. At 151, it's a start, but we got to figure out how to go faster and not blow the tires off. But we got our slip just in case. If we got to turn something in, we got it. Man, that's a lot of fun.
Limited and Pro Street, come on down to 8. Cook is off. Clicks the timer, 767.
Doug just ran a 767 at 187 miles an hour. That is insane. He'll be happy with that. He'll be packing up for tonight. No reason to run again after that. Also something clunking. Well, I let go of the trans brake and it just fell on its face, and then all of a sudden it was there. But we got 156 miles an hour, so we're picking up speed, but of course it was not a good run. It was a 982. I gotta try to just get back up there and run again while the track's holding. All right, we're up for the third pass. I could be wrong, but this might be the spiciest tune that's been running this car at the track. We've added fuel, we've now added timing, we've added boost, we lowered pressure in the tires. So this thing hooks.
It's gonna be a ride.
It's gonna be a ride. So we got the approval to hot lap it, so we're right back down to the staging lanes again. I want to try to do this while the track is holding. So John's checking the tire pressure. And we're just going to hit it again. All right, this is the run. Some sort of hesitation there. Transmission's not happy, and it just quit. I just walked up and got my slip. It's a 881 at 154. We did definitely improve the 60 foot at a 132 and picked up a little bit of speed, but we're just not getting as far into the 8s as we'd like. There's some stuff I want to look over on the car just to be sure I'm not hearing stuff. Got a clunking. Felt like the trans was getting a little soft. Remember, we just did 180 miles in the mountains today, so we might have to flush that, change it out. Not sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll just pretend that we did. But I got to roll the chute up and get back down there. Go see what John thinks. It did turn into a beautiful day, though. Is that a Kubota tractor? I think it is, right there. So here's the thing. We started cleaning. I'm packing the chute. John walks up, says, "Hey, Doug and James, they're peer pressuring us here."
James just made a tune in the car, and they want to see what it'll do.
It doesn't even make sense, the tune. It's like 0, and then all of a sudden it's all, and then it's just this. I was prepared to just pack up and leave, but I guess the track is good, they're saying. Doug's gonna run again. Andy, you running again? Andy's going again, so I guess we're going again, huh? Sure. Sure. So, we'll get this back in, check the air pieces, and let her rip.
Might even go back to 16. Or,
I thought James was higher.
what's that?
Oh, you're talking air pressure pieces, yeah.
Tire pressure.
This track looks awesome. Sun going down. This is kind of cool. The whole motion team is in a line. Doug, Andy, then me. Cletus just ran a minute ago.
Name it. Does like a launch and sort of a burnout on the clutch, it looks like. 756, 189. Boo!
Doug just ran a 756 on 189. All right, here we go. Final run. Again. Oh, El Toro. There we go. 867 at 159. We're gonna take that all day long, pack up and get out of here. Great run for this altitude. Happy with that. Hopefully this isn't too bad. What's going on, man?
Not exactly sure. The car like shuddered and they said it sparked. And
I saw a lot of sparks out of the left side. I thought maybe it was axle or something.
that's what I thought at first too, but it drove in here under its own power. The flex plate's loose under here.
It was definitely the captain side rearish.
Captain side.
Like they came, from where I was sitting, it looked like they came, it was all here. Doug, what a run, man. Dude, that was insane.
Yeah, it was sick. As soon as it left, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a good run.
Yeah.
Almost went 190.
I know. That's
What'd you say,
crazy.
Andy?
Just something rubbing. It'll clearance. So technically this isn't a tow, it's 2 horsepower.
Well,
Maybe not.
1 duck power, 1 dirt power.
So the good news is we only have legitimately a mile to go. So that's good. How fast we going, Andy? 3, 4? Oh. Still going. We got added horsepower. Whew. Sport vehicle. So this is a rule. We cannot be towed during competition. We can only push. So that's what we're gonna do.
We're pushing along a mountain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a blaster and then he can ride it. Just turned my slip in. 460 miles. We're gonna be running El Toro tomorrow on the highway. We're gonna have to put a different tune in that baby, I think. But first, we gotta pull Andy's transmission, put a flex plate in. Hopefully that's all it is. Didn't tear up the torque converter or anything. It's gonna be a late night and an early start. So we're under the GT0 here. And what's going on is flex plate is busted, if you see up there. So pretty much car hooked on the slicks, and all that torqueization went up here and busted this up. So unfortunately that involves dropping this tranny back. If we can get those bolts out, we don't have to pull it all the way out, but at minimum we got to get this separated enough to get this out, see if we can slide another one in. But got to drop the drive shaft and everything else, so it's a little bit of a project. So what are we gonna watch, man?
Rust Valley Restores?
Sure. Those guys are putting in a transmission out there, and
We're gonna go say hi.
yeah, we're gonna roll up with some Rust Valley Restorers on. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna leave you tonight. We've got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna get El Toro all switched back over to the street. They're already tearing into Andy's car. Thankfully, we were able to use that lift. This porta lift is huge. I'm not sure I met the guy that's doing that, but it's awfully kind of him. He's dragging it to every single event. People can use it for free. It's been really helpful. So will Andy get his car done in time? I don't know. I really don't know. But I do know we have to be in Nebraska tomorrow, 480 miles by 3 p.m. It's going to be really tight. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.